Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Doug Jensen, President of Bismarck State College, and it's my privilege to welcome you to the Bismarck State College 82nd Commencement Ceremony. The processional music for our celebration today was provided by our BSc Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. John Darling and the student conductor Lexi Berger and Saffron Kukalski. Please give them all a well-deserved round of applause. Commencement marks the accumulation of a lot of hard work for our graduates. It is certainly appropriate that we gather with graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff to commemorate their milestone achievement. To get us started today, please welcome Dr. Dan Langang to the podium, our Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Thank you, President Jensen, and welcome to you all today. Today I have the honor of introducing our stage party. As I say your name, please rise and remain standing until all of you have been introduced. Please hold your applause until the entire stage party has been announced. Beginning in the second row, Mr. Bob Arso, Professor of Electronics, Communication Technology, and BSc's Senior Faculty Member. Ms. Katie Robinson, President of the BSc National Alumni Association Board of Directors. Ms. Carrie Knudsen, Vice President for College Advancement and Executive Director, BSc Foundation. Dr. Kaylin Bondi, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Rebecca Collins, Executive Vice President. In the first row, Major General Alan Dorman, Adjutant General for the North Dakota National Guard and our 2022 commencement speaker. Dr. Doug Jensen, BSc President. Ms. Lisa Johnson, North Dakota University System. And Ms. Abrielle Shantz, our 2022 student commencement speaker. This is our stage party for this year. Okay, please be seated. It is my pleasure next to introduce Lisa Johnson, representing the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education. Ms. Johnson is the Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs for the North Dakota University System. Her work is concentrated in program approval, policy and procedures, transfer and articulation, and matters that affect the health, morale, and well-being of the system's 44,000 students. She serves as the university system's liaison to councils, task force, internal and external advisory groups, and several collaborative interagency partnerships. Lisa began her undergraduate studies at Minot State University while serving in the United States Air Force. She completed associate, bachelor's, and master's degrees from the College of Business at Minot State University and has continued her studies at the doctoral level in institutional analysis in Fargo. She served as a university registrar at Minot State University for 6 years and was instrumental in planning and transitioning to current student information system before joining the university system in 2009. Please welcome Ms. Lisa Johnson.
Good afternoon, President Jensen, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, you, the graduating class of 2022. Board member Mr. Nick Hacker was so looking forward to joining you today. He was deeply disappointed when we talked earlier this morning about how his flight to Bismarck had been canceled and that there were no pilots available to provide the necessary coverage. If Mr. Hacker were here today, he would tell you that workforce shortages, like he experienced today, are not unique to North Dakota or limited to just a few fields. And he would commend you and Bismarck State College for your role in responding to these critical needs in all fields of study. So I've worked very closely with board members over the years who serve on the State Board of Higher Education, and I know for absolute certain that commencement ceremonies are undeniably one of their most enjoyable and rewarding responsibilities, and Mr. Hacker wanted very much to be here to celebrate with you. On behalf of the State Board of Higher Education, congratulations to each of you on your remarkable accomplishments. Although you may have undoubtedly faced challenging times over the course of your studies, made even more challenging by a global pandemic, here you are today, celebrating this major milestone. As members of the State Board, it's with great pride that we all continue to hold these commencement ceremonies where we celebrate all of your hard work that has come to fruition. The State Board of Higher Education serves to shape policy and paths to offer as many opportunities for student success as possible. Your presence here today reminds everyone, you, your friends, family, faculty, and advisors, that you succeeded in making the most of these opportunities. Few other milestones in an individual's life better represent the life-changing nature of a college education better than its culmination in a commencement. This commencement ceremony marks the formal completion of your respective program or programs of study. However that your interests led you on a path to and through BSC's programs, you all had your own unique challenges and experiences along the way. College education isn't only about preparing individuals for their chosen career path. It's about providing a glimpse into a larger world and what it means to be an involved community member and an engaged citizen. The board is confident that BSC has presented these paths to each of you by way of its growing numbers of certificate and diploma and associate level programs, and now its Bachelor of Applied Science degrees through its designation as a polytechnic institution. We want to congratulate those who have graduated and want you to know that those who are graduating and those who have graduated are always welcome to return to BSC. And BSC is by no means static and will continue to evolve to provide programs and training to support you as you embark on your professional career. And hopefully someday you'll return to this very arena to lead and teach the next generation of students. Thank you for placing your trust in our system and in this institution. The board applauds your accomplishments and are confident that the education that you've received will give you the competitive edge you need to accomplish your goals. Graduating class of 2022, this is it. You've gotten up each day to meet the challenges presented to you so far. You've satisfied the requirements this college has set out for you. You should be extremely proud of each and every step it took to be here today. May it be the first of many more milestones to come. So thank you, graduates, for all of your hard work. Thank you, family, friends, faculty, advisors, and others for your unwavering support of our students and our graduates today. Congratulations on behalf of the members of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education on a job well done.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson, for sharing your time and representing the State Board of Higher Education today. It is my pleasure to introduce our 2022 student commencement speaker, Abriel Shantz. Ms. Shantz is graduating today with an Associate in Applied Science degree in nursing. Abriel began her nursing career pathway as a student in the BSc nursing program at Sakakawea Medical Center in Hazen, North Dakota, only 10 miles from her hometown. Upon passing her practical nursing exam and becoming an LPN, she was accepted into the BSc Associate Degree Registered Nursing Program. During her time in the program, Abriel has been involved in collaborating with community partners on numerous healthcare-related educational programs. She also participated in intramural sports on the BSc campus and has been named to the BSc President's Honor Roll. Abriel has already been discovered by the healthcare industry and will be entering the workforce as an operating room nurse in Dickinson, North Dakota. She plans to continue her education to pursue a bachelor degree in nursing. So please welcome Ms. Abriel Shent.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome fellow graduates, families, friends, faculty, and the staff to the 2022 Bismarck State College Commencement Ceremony. My name is Abriel Shantz, and I am honored to deliver the student commencement address today. My journey to get where I am today was not always smooth sailing. My passion for nursing was sparked at a young age, as I am a third-generation nurse. My mother, who is my greatest role model, always pushed me to become the best version of myself. She became a nurse right out of high school and raised our family surrounded by medical professionals. They became family, so much that if we were ever on our way to the emergency room, we would call the doctor on their personal cell phone and let them know we were coming. This may have happened a few times in our family. In 2018, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Her diagnosis fueled my passion to become a nurse even more. She has guided me through every obstacle I have ever came upon in my nursing journey. And that is why I'm here speaking with you all today. Follow your passion, stay true to yourself, never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost, and you see a path, then by all means you probably should follow that path. I started my academic journey at another university directly out of high school. And with the challenges and restrictions of COVID-19, I found myself needing to make a change. Bismarck State College provided me with a pathway to pursue my nursing degree. I was accepted to the nursing program last minute, and when I say last minute, I mean it was July and school started in less than a month. I was able to attend college at the Dakota Nursing Program satellite site in Hazen, North Dakota, which was only 10 miles from my hometown. The small class size made everyone feel like family, and this contributed greatly to my success in the nursing program. I earned my practical nursing certificate in the summer of 2021, and shortly after, I passed my NCLEX practical nurse exam. From there, I was accepted into the BSc Associate Degree Registered Nurse Program here in the Bismarck campus, and I attended classes at the new Health Science Building on campus, an education facility that was designed specifically for the various medical specialties and that has provided me with endless hands-on learning opportunities within the nursing profession. I want to thank all my nursing professors here at Bismarck State College, both in the nursing department in Bismarck, and I also want to thank my instructor from Hazen for believing in me and pushing me to my fullest potential of becoming a nurse. They truly are the reason for my successes during the last 2 years. I also would like to thank my family for supporting me every step of the way, no matter what the challenges were. That include moving me every single year. Finally, thank you to my friends who have come alongside me during this journey. I will forever cherish the friendships that were made in nursing school, and I wish you all success in your future careers. One day you will tell your story, the story of what you went through and what you had overcame to get here, and it'll be someone else's survival guide. So remember this, whenever you are faced with tough decisions, take that leap of faith, as you may never know what success story you will create for yourself. Fellow graduates, congratulations on your success here at Bismarck State College. If I could give you all one piece of advice, to please wear your sunscreen this summer. Thank you.
Excellent job. Thank you, Abriel. At this time, it's my honor to introduce the BSC Mixed Chamber Choir. This group of students is directed by Dr. Jason Tomes, Assistant Professor of Music at BSC. This year, we are blessed by their talent and hard work as they do their performance.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red,
when the summer ceased its gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. I'd be out to the pasture, chain me out to the plow, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return,
I'll soon be listening.
in the road I'll stop and turn, then the wind will set me racing as my journey nears its end, and the path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. I'd be not to the pasture, stray me not to the plow, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing,
I'll be homeward bound again.
Thank you, Dr. Tome and choir, for your musical presentation. It's now my pleasure to introduce Major General Alan Dorn. Today, General Dorn has been appointed as the Adjutant General in 2015 by the then Governor Jack Dalrymple and reappointed by Governor Doug Burgum in 2019. In his role as commander of nearly 4,100 North Dakota Air and Army National Guard members, and with approximately 11,000 full-time federal and state employees, oversees the state, national mission, and the national mission. Also serves as the director of North Dakota's Department of Emergency Services, which includes the Division of Homeland Security, the Division of State Radio Communications. General Dorman's military service began in 1983 when he accepted his commission as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army. He joined the North Dakota National Guard in 1990 and has served multiple roles, including Chief of Staff of the North Dakota Joint Force Headquarters In 2009 and 2010, he served as Commander General in the Multinational Task Force East that supported the NATO mission in Kosovo, commanding more than 2,200 soldiers from 7 nations and serving as the senior U.S. officer responsible for security, force protection, and life support for all the assigned forces. General Dorman exemplifies strong, dedicated leadership, not only within the state, but within the entire United States. We are proud to call him a North Dakota. We are proud to have him here with us today on stage. Please welcome Major General Alan Dorman.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yep. Sorry, they told me I had to straddle this thing, but I'm just going to move it. President Jensen, thank you so much for that kind introduction. Welcome, everyone. Fellow stage people is what I call them. I don't go to a lot of commencements. Graduates, friends, family. It is truly an honor for me to share this day with you. I can see out in the crowd a little bit. I know I have a neighbor here. I can't make out the face, but I would recognize the hat anywhere. And I checked the program, and I see, sure enough, his son and her son are graduating today. So congratulations to the 3 of you. Yeah, go ahead. That was Lana Warble, for those that were wondering. It truly is an honor for me to be with you today. I am a huge, huge fan of Bismarck State College and the work they do to develop our workforce and our future leaders. Whether you're a young high school graduate pursuing independence and a bright future, or an older than average student looking to better themselves or change careers, BSC has and will continue in the future to have a positive influence on the lives of our citizens in North Dakota. I got to tell you up front, this is my second commencement address. The first one was at Rasmussen College in 2008. So that kind of tells you how popular I am on the commencement speaker. Just 14 short years later, I'm back in. So I'm really pleased about that. I'm a little concerned because Rasmussen went out of business soon after I gave that commencement speech. So, but that's Dr. Jensen's problem, not mine. But anyway, but I can tell you, I know from personal experience the value of Bismarck State College. My headquarters is on Frame Barracks. My neighbors are Bismarck State College. But I have 2 sons that have attended Bismarck State College. My oldest boy, Ted, graduated 3 years ago with an associate's degree and a certificate in mechanical maintenance, and got a great job in Alexandria, Minnesota, and has really gotten a great start on both his life and his career. My middle boy started at NDSU, or as I call it, the Agriculture School in Fargo. I went to UND, so that's a joke, guys. But he started out at NDSU, but he's one of those kids, and we got a lot of them in the room today. I say kids because I'm super old. I know you're not kids. But he started out at NDSU, but he was a high school graduate during the peak of COVID. He started college during the peak of COVID. NDSU just wasn't the right place for him at that time in his life with what was going on in the world. So he transferred to BSC last year and is really flourishing in the learning environment and the culture that Bismarck State College offers. Now, before I start my remarks, I'd be remiss if I also didn't give a warm welcome to all the friends and family, the faculty, the administrators, everybody that has made this day possible for all you in the front row. Nobody gets here alone. Finally, before I start, I will congratulate the class of 2022, especially the roughly 300 out of, I was told, about 1,000 that graduated this year, that made the wise decision to attend today's ceremony in person. As I stated before, nobody gets here alone, and it's important that you share this day with those that helped you get here. As my dad told me 2 days after I informed him and my mother that I was not going to attend my college graduation, he called me up on the phone. And my dad's probably called me on the phone 5 times in his life, so this is a rare occasion. And he said, "Al, it's not about you. You need to walk across that stage for your mother." And I did. Mom didn't think that day was ever going to happen. So I walked across the stage for her. 44 years ago, I graduated from high school. I'll give you a minute to do the math. All right, who came up with 62? All right, good. John Haugen came up with 62. Thank you. And I would have laughed at anyone that would have predicted I'd be standing before you today giving a commencement speech. If I shared my academic transcript, they paint a picture of a very average student. I had a 2.4 GPA in high school. I had a 2.6 GPA in college, and I had a 2.7 GPA graduating from law school. Now, that's the bad news. The good news is I'm 3 degrees away from getting a 3.0. So I hope there's time left. So how did an average student end up here addressing you on this day, celebrating your academic achievement? A fear of failure and a willingness to continuously do the things that scared me most. That's right, my motivational message to you today is the key to success is fear. But to capitalize on the power of fear, you must prepare for and do the things that scare you the most. Let me explain by way of an example in my life. When I graduated from college in 1983, what did I fear? I feared getting a job in a tough, competitive market with a 2.6 GPA. I feared that I'd be a bartender at the Holiday Inn downtown Mankato, Minnesota for the rest of my life. That was my mom's fear. I feared that I would be the first generation in my family to not do better than his parents. So what did I do? I used that fear to do something that scared me, something that nobody in my family had ever done. I took a commission as a second lieutenant in the United States Army and learned how to lead a 30-man infantry platoon. I learned how to jump out of airplanes. That also scared me. And I was shipped off to Germany, which at 23 years of age also scared me. Every step of the way, I used fear to gain motivation to do something that scared me. From going to college after a lackluster high school academic performance, to joining ROTC to get my commission, to applying to go on to active duty, to branching infantry, to jumping out of airplanes, to shipping off to Germany, and preparing to lead a 30-man unit into battle. Doing what scared me helped me grow as a person and a leader. Doing what scared me worked so well, I decided to go to a Special Forces unit in Okinawa, Japan. I succeeded at that assignment, so I kept challenging myself. I left the Army and applied to law school with my 2.6 GPA and my limited writing and speaking skills. Good demonstration of it right there, where I had to look at my script. And amazingly, I got in. I graduated and did something that scared me by becoming a prosecutor and spending my days in court advocating in front of judges and juries. After I got the hang of that, I realized that I was spending all my time with criminals and defense attorneys. No offense to criminals or defense attorneys. But I thought there was more that I could do with my life. So I switched careers again and became a full-time officer with the North Dakota National Guard. Once there, I sought out the hardest, most challenging jobs. In other words, the jobs that scared me the most. I went to every school to improve myself and probably got C's, but went to school, volunteered for 2 deployments, one with a brigade from Ohio, which I knew no one, something that will really scared a pegged-out introvert like myself. But I did it because it was a process that had worked for me my entire life, a process that helped me grow as a person and grow as a leader. All right, so now you're thinking, what is his point and when will he stop talking about himself? I'm done talking about myself now, and we'll get to my point next. I'll tell you a little bit of my speech preparation. I got on the internet, Googled things, checked YouTube, and discovered that every commencement address needs a list of things to ensure success and happiness in the future. Here is my list for how harnessing the power of fear and doing the things that scare you the most will lead to success and happiness. First, fear can be positive. It gives you focus and energy to grow as a person and a leader. Second, fear channeled productively leads to curiosity, to finding out what you don't know, and doing the professional development, the reading, the research, the reaching out to experts, mentors, and friends required to succeed at the task at hand. 3, you will grow more from doing what scares you than from doing something that is comfortable and comes easy to you. You need to have stretch goals as a person and a leader. And finally, doing what scares you can lead to failure, and on occasion will lead to failure, which is an incredible, incredible learning tool. I remember all my failures. I remember every failed speech, but I cannot recall a single speech that went well. Now that I said that out loud, that doesn't sound so good. All right, some of them probably went well. And another thing I'm sure of, Dr. Jensen, again, was gracious to offer me this opportunity to address you, and Janelle told me to go no more than 5 to 7 minutes. And I said, it's going to be hard to change lives in 5 to 7 minutes, but I'll give it a shot. But I'm sure I am already over time, and I am humble enough to know that this speech will not change your life. You likely won't remember it tomorrow, and is not the highlight of this very important day for you and your families. So I'll wrap up succinctly, stating my simple C student message to you: do what scares you. My fear today is that this speech will fail. If it does, I'll reflect on it, I'll learn, I'll reach out to those I know who have been successful at giving commencement speeches. I will improve, and I will accept the very next opportunity to address a graduating class, even if, or more importantly, because it will scare me, even if it comes in a rapid 14 years like this one did. Thank you for listening. Congratulations on your achievement. It has been my distinct honor to share this day with you. Thank you.
General Dorman, thank you for sharing your thoughts with our graduates today. Next, we have Miss Katie Robinson, President of the BSC National Alumni Association Board of Directors. She is a 2019 graduate of BSC and is a medical laboratory scientist at Sanford Health. Please welcome Katie Robinson.
On behalf of the Bismarck State College National Alumni Association, congratulations, graduates, and welcome to the alumni family of more than 24,000 members who work together to strengthen this outstanding institution. Last night, we honored our outstanding alumni with 3 awards: the Alumni of the Year, the highest honor bestowed upon our alumni, the Rising Star, to recognize our more recent graduates' achievements, and the BSC Legacy Family Award, signifying a legacy of attendance, dedication to BSC and the family. The 2022 Alumni of the Year Award recipient is Brent Ekstrom, class of 1989. Brent is the Executive Director at Lewis and Clark Development Group. Our Rising Star recipient this year is Cameron Fleck, class of 2011. Cameron is the owner and president of New Vision Security. The BSC Legacy family is the family of Morris and Irene Chider. Morris attended in 1952 and Irene attended in 1957. Morris co-founded Chider and Smith Law Firm, and Irene taught at BJC, which is now known as BSC. Their children, Dave and Brenda, also attended BSC. Each of the alumni I just mentioned once sat where you do now, at a crossroad in their life's journey. Much of their story is written, but yours is yet to be written. So go out and write your own book. I encourage you to take great care in how you define the successes of your own story and to what standard you measure them. Perhaps resist today's common standards of bank account totals, Instagram followers, or Facebook likes. Rather, consider the accomplishments of this year's award recipients. I venture to guess that when they look back, what meant the most to them is the relationships they made with people they met at BSC and at other stops along the way. I encourage you to be open to the people around you, to seek out lasting and meaningful relationships anywhere you may go, to be kind to one another, and to call upon your experiences at BSC to make a difference in our community. Enjoy today, do not fear tomorrow, and I wish you all the very best. Congratulations and welcome to the BSC National Alumni Association family.
Thank you, Katie. Well, let's make some new alumni. So on behalf of the faculty and staff of Bismarck State College, I extend to you, our graduates, our most sincere congratulations on the completion of your degree programs. The gold stole that many graduates are wearing this afternoon is a symbol of their membership in Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for two-year colleges. Their names are also noted in the commencement program with the Greek letters that represent this organization. You may also notice that many names in the program will not be read today. Those candidates will receive their degrees in absentia. Some completed their graduation requirements in the fall semester, and some will not complete their studies until after the summer session has ended. If you follow in the program, you'll note the specific degree, diploma, or certificate each candidate is receiving. It is time to confirm that our students can graduate. Candidates, please stand. President Jensen, will you please join me? President Jensen, the academic records of these candidates have been examined. The students have fulfilled the requirements for graduation for the appropriate academic degree as set forth by the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education and Bismarck State College. I recommend the awarding of such degrees so candidates may enjoy the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto.
By the authority invested in me by the State Board of Higher Education and the State of North Dakota, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Bismarck State College, I hereby confer upon you academic degrees which you have earned. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Graduates, congratulations. Will all the graduates please be seated?
We will now present the 2022 graduating class of Bismarck State College. The graduates will approach the stage and receive their diplomas as directed by the marshals. Abriel, please make your way to the side of the stage. You'll be the first to receive your diploma. Dr. Jensen, Ms. Johnson, and General Dorman, please join me at the front of the stage for the conferral of the degrees.
Abrielle Shantz. Michael Schultz. Maisie Eileen Richard. Alexander Keith Marsh. Aaron K. Schwalk. Jackson Donald Hausauer. The following students are receiving their Bachelor of Applied Science. Edward L. Donna Hogue. Douglas W. Lambert. Fielding Blake Lewis. Riley John Mueller. Jared Lee Cifuentes. Anthony Westmiller. The following students are receiving their Associate in Arts. Alexander Edward Allen. Jenna Rebecca Anderson. Nolan Anderson. Cody Scott Backman. Garrick Baines. Jarek Baines. Esperance M. Benezwe. Tyra Rainey Benz. Crystal Lee Bornman. Lexi Ann Marlene Berger. Hannah Lee Butler. Michaela Ellingson. Greta Joanne Gibson. Aaliyah May Gottsfried. Riley James Griffin. Anna M. Gronbeck. Erica Jane Hager. Rachel Elizabeth Hollendorf. Matthew Eric Heilman. Morgan Olivia Heinrich. Jake Judson Holt. Brenda Herrera. Kristen May Jean Johnson. Quincy W. Kautzman. Kiana D. Kruger. Saffron Bay Kulakowski. Haley Rose Mattern. Douglas Ogden Morse. Yvonne Nyadatwe. Lydia K. Oster. Brianna K. Peterson. Torrance Joanne Peterson. Evan Andrew Richter. Leilani Rohr. Alexis K. Roller. Bibiki Claudia Sona Fozzo. Luke Michael Weber. Sean Derek Williams. Yorel Zamba. The following students are receiving their Associate in Science. Elvis Kobe Achampong. Caitlin Chase Bakken. Haley R. Bowl. Mackenzie Boone. Samantha Ray Bosch. Autumn Page Dodd. Cassandra Scott Dubois. Katie Ann Fields. Lane S. Goring. Katie Jean Hazel. Brittany K. Helm. Caitlin Hovey. Kayleen Elizabeth Keeley. Nathan Andrew Lund. Karamia Christine Miller. Olivia Grace Mieres. Amanda Lee Mole. Alencia Marion Morales. Cassandra Elise Newman. T-Beek Nguyen. Derek James Schreiner. Natalie R. Tokach. Cole Trauger. Talon Richard Scheider. Samantha Marie Urbanek. Hannah Wilson. Michelle Irene Witt.
The following students are receiving their Associate of Applied Science. Dante Ames. Shelby Bauer. Xavier Bedard. Kimberly Mariah Berger. Taylor Bedding. Ryan Paul Bren. Joshua Brooks. Alyssa Elizabeth Chambers. Lane Christopher Christensen. Julian Clement. Taylor Duben. Pamela Ann Deedy. Lindsay Eder. Cole Ryan Edwardson. Andrea Lynn Enderly. Bethany Brianne Filler. Austin James Fisher. Spencer Thomas Folman. Justice Joel Friedel. Nathan James Freet. Hayden Michael Gibney. Courtney Lynn Geezer. Ronnie Marie Glatt. Connor Malloy Grail. Ethan Everett Hahn. Amy Nicole Harris. Trev Bryant Hausauer. Hunter Allen Heinley. Jacob Conrad Hendrickson. Samuel Justice Hopkins. Matthew Huber. Sophia Ann Gillick. Tanner Allen Johnson. Maya Sue Josie. Christine Ann Juma. Kelly Joe Capsch. Aiden John Kautzman. Nashat Aftab Khan. Samuel Ethan Kraft. Parker J. Lawson. Grace Elizabeth Leichman. Taylor Mercedes Lurch. Megan Nicole McCarthy. Tristan Miller. Kylie Lynn Mortensen. Daniel Robert Murray. George Max Niblick Jr. Romeo Alpha Ofe. Jacob Mario Porras. Caleb Matthew Pravatsky. Austin Jade Rasmussen. Zachary Jason Renz. Ashley Erica Ressler. Garrett Glenn Rossborough. Daniel Lawrence Rosenquist. Corey James Reeb. Richard Sagmiller. Elizabeth H. Schmidt. Cody Lee Seidlinger. Harrison Michael Seil. Lauren Opal Seneschal. Shelby Savaja. Natalia Sotomayor. Alyssa Marie DeWatt Simpron. Tayden David Sopier. Jamie Sprague. Casey Kendra St. Clair. Trina Stark. Ethan Anthony Edward Steckler. Jack Robert Steffes. Vernon Lee Stiers Jr. Naomi J. Stocking. Jonathan Ronald Strobel. Brett Nathaniel Sullivan. Colton Scott Thomas. Shayla LeMay Tiedeback. Carter Tandesky. Ashlyn K. Vandervorst. Tony Vida Padez. Luis Emilio Velea. Rafael R. Villegas. Noah Walter. Jackson Trayton Welly. Cody Werbelow Miller. Scout Marie Wheeler. Taylor James Wilkie. Logan Russell Wolf. Trenton Alex Zainhofsky. Dakota Adrian Zahn. The following students are receiving their program certificates. Caitlin Ann Bauer. Bridger Lee Bolts. Jordan Joshua Carlson. Joshua Thomas Dix. Jacob Simon Ebel. Riley A. Ferguson. Jacob Kyle Gerstenberger. Regan K. Humphreys. Dylan Alexander Kolobakan. Elijah Cordanoy. Jace Lee. Orion Michael Krukenberg. Tate Menark Madler. Tara Marie Sturry.
Well, was that exciting or what? How about a round of applause? So while the graduates are making their way back, which most of them have already done, BSC has had a number of students who earned their degrees online and at distance. While some of our online graduates were not able to attend commencement today, we are happy to announce that several students have traveled a very long distance to be here. On this special day, we have over 31 states represented here that have crossed the stage. 31 states. So it's all standing between us now and your time to go celebrate with your family is me. So I'm going to make this relatively easy. As we conclude our 82nd Bismarck State commencement exercise, I want to offer the congratulations to all of our graduates and wish each and every one of you the very best in your future. Graduates, please rise and face the audience. Now, this is what you've all been waiting for. So if the Spirit moves you, please feel free to throw those mortar boards into the air as your family, friends, faculty, and staff give our graduates a 2022 round of applause. Toss them. Let them go. Okay, please be seated. Audience members, this is a time that you've been waiting for as well. You may come down the stairs from the second level and go through the southwest door to greet your graduates, the stage party, the faculty. There will be no processional, so this concludes our 82nd commencement ceremony. Thank you for all of you being here today. Congratulations.